Oh, the live button. There we go. La da da da. Da da da. Hmm. Yeah, but how do I see? I want to see my Moi channel. There we go. We got that video. La da da do. La da da do. Da da da. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. La da 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 do. Oh. All right, let's get rolling on this. So apparently there's a put this up here real quick. There's a new BTU build coming out sometime today. Don't know when it's happening, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, what we're gonna try to do. Oh, that's right. We bedlogged today or yesterday. We bedlogged when we logged out last night. So I wonder if we're gonna be back in our ship. I wonder if we're gonna be back in our ship. I want to try to do some ship trading today. Not ship trading, but like just regular trading. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's. Um. So let's go Vice. I'm okay with stems. I'm okay with spirits. Everything else, don't like. Let's do that. Let's see what good routes we got. Um. Oh, stops in the run. Let's say 3. Oh. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we'll see where we're at. Yeah, I think a 3-stop run is probably like the primo run. I think past 3, start getting some like recursion loops in Galog and then the other let's see trade tools, which kind of causes some issues there. Let's zoom that in because I have terrible eyesight. Well, not that I have terrible eyesight. It's just so far away. What is this route? I want you to go to. Oh, you know what? Because that loop there goes from the research outpost to basically if you go Port Olisar to anywhere, it drops off good medical and drop off medical supplies. It apparently works out. I mean, you know what? Let's just add all the vice in there. I don't want to. Yeah, it's still medical supplies. This is taking for a while to load. Wonder if it's okay. Maybe it just doesn't like us alt tabbing out. Let's go ahead and just check some of these routes out while we're waiting. Oh, you know why? Because we had that saved. Why do we have that saved as our destination? Jeez, come on. Oh, because it needs a. This is just gonna chunk down that system. All right. Let's pick a spot. Oh no, hold on. Let's stop this. Do that. Calculate. What is the best 1-to-1? Myers is the best. Myers, Laranite to Lorville. Oh, okay. Let's then look at Myers. Restop. Restop. Calculate that. Laranite to Lorville. Lorville to Port Olisar. That's not a bad run, especially in a 400. That's not a bad run at all. Yeah, you got to go to Lorville, and I'm wondering if there's a. Uh, you lose out like 7 grand. Or not 7 grand, it's like 5 grand a profit by going to Area 18. That's insane. I hope that number's correct, because that seems extraordinarily lucrative. Roomba, I don't want you to go vacuum everything. No, 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 no. Pause. Go home. Go home. I don't need you to vacuum today. This is taking a while to load. This usually doesn't take this long to load. You know why? Because we probably deadlogged and can't load into the ship. So it's trying to figure out what the hell to do with our body. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. But that shouldn't be the issue. That actually shouldn't be an issue. It should know, hey, you can't go here because your ship is missing. I wish bedlog was all working. Bedlog would have been nice. Yeah. If this doesn't load up, we'll have to do. We'll have to do a character reset, which then we probably won't do anything until. Oh man, I wanted to do that because that route actually looked fun. I'm doing like TDD to. of doing like TDD to or Tram Myers to Lorville to PL. I wonder if there's a better four-stop route than the 400i. Oh, that changes. That changes stuff a lot. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's actually really good. Yeah, you have to do a drug run, but like, look at this now. You go Tram Myers to the orphanage. Oh, we're loaded in. Oh heck, that was super fast. And holy shit, we're in our bed. What? Also, frame rate. What are we at, dude? I didn't leave the lights on like this though. So like the game gets like a B minus on this. But hey, we're above yellow. That's nice. That's handy. You know what? Let's go do this run. Because this run sounds super duper fun. Oh, we got all the PTU money, so we got okay. Yeah, we got like 14 grand. I mean, the amount of profit that we're making off of this is not. But hold on, let's get that. Where's the orphanage? Isn't the orphanage in? This is a security post in. There's a multiple security posts. Dude, this is running super slick. Isn't the orphanage in like Hurston? Because that would have been like, because that if it wasn't in Hurston. Yeah. Because otherwise, this would have been all. Deacons is in Crusader, right? Deacons Research. It's on Selin. I thought. Dude, this is way smooth. This is nice. No, Deacons is on. Yeah, there's Deacons. I wonder if. Hold on, let's set a filter. Clear the filter and do Crusader only and apply. See how bad that is. Tram Myers, the private property. Private property, Grimhex, Grimhex, Deacons, Deacons, the Tram Myers. That it and comes out to 40 grand. What's the buy-in? That's what I'm wondering. What is the buy-in for that? Because it's 40 grand. Let's experiment with this. Let's experiment with this for a little bit. So this is the route that I'm looking at. It's 40 grand that you get profit. Alternate route, where you go to Hicks. But what is the buy-in? Let's go with this. Let's say we have 100 grand. Calculate. Is this okay? So this is far less. So if we add in another zero, so we can say we have a million. Okay, a million is the upper limit of the buy-in. Let's calculate that. Let's say 500 grand. Does that get us for 40? 500 does get us to the 40. Does 250 get us to that 40? 250 gets us close. So it's probably like 30 or 300. No, 400? 400 gets us there. $350 gets us there. Okay, so it's about like 350 to do this route to max out. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not a bad route at all. And even if you don't even have full buy-in, you know, that'll get you a good chunk of change. And it's all inside of uh like all that's inside of the Crusader system. That's not a slow route. You go to Grimhex, so you have a check in there. That is not bad. Alright, let's start the route. Um let's start the route going to Deacons. Alright, good. We have engines. That's important. Let's see if we can make this jump. Let's see if jumping works, because last night we had lots of issues with jumping. Oh. It's working first shot. Alright, so we're going to Deacons. Deacons, we need to buy stims. Oh, it's nighttime too. That's great. Good job, Dan.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead, set the route, and we're gonna have to keep an eye on the terrain as we come up onto it. At least, Yellow is kind of easy to look at, even in the dark. It's a little bit rough. Like I can see like snow off this side there. Like, there's some snow down here, so I can kind of see that a bit of like a lighter patch. But yeah, night side landings are shit. I highly dislike them. Yeah, I kind of like this run. This run looks really fun. As a 4-stop run. As a 4-stop run, all inside of Crusader. The bed log worked. Like, that's what I'm most impressed. The bed log worked. And we're getting like decent frame rates. 40 something now. Which isn't bad, especially on this system. This system's not the greatest. Well, it's actually not bad at all. But, oh, we're coming in a bit too hot. Bit too fresh.
Landing gear deployed.
Like, I think there's two things that we need in Star Citizen. Oh, that's right, we're missing a fucking wing. I forgot we were missing that wing from the battle we had earlier. Oh, jeez. It kept the battle damage. That's nice. That's nice. It kept the battle damage. We'll go to Grimhex and we'll get repaired.
Engines inactive.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. We'll have to go to Grimhex and get fixed up as part of our route. But yeah, if this route's not bad, like I want to see like kind of like what the time rate is to do this. I'm not gonna time it just yet until. I should probably time it. Dude, setting up live split to just do trade routes and to calculate, oh, this trade route's the best. Use live split to calculate trade route times and see how efficient you can get. I love that idea a lot. I've never actually loaded cargo into this, so we'll see. Okay, so there's the cargo center over there. By the way, if you ever get lost in one of these ground outposts and are wondering where do I go to do trading, look for this antenna bit that's sticking up. This white post is always on the storage buildings, and that's where you do your trading. And the blue building is always for the vehicle build, or for the ground vehicles, or snubs, or whatnot. So those are always super handy to know about. You won't be able to pull anything with a QT. I don't think the X2085 can get pulled. I don't know. I don't think the Pisces or the X85 can get pulled from there. So that's going to be a bit weird. But you can pull an Argo, which is like... Well, you need something with QT. Fortune 400, we are buying stims. And that is 11... We're going to call that 12. We're going to call that 12 grand to fill up on stims. Is that full? That was destination full. Okay, 12 grand to fill up on stims. So we got that buy. Dude, that's not a terrible idea. Use live split to calculate trade time routes and see how more efficient you can get at doing a trade route. That's not a terrible idea, Zach. It's not a bad idea. I kind of like it. I kind of think that that's probably might be a good idea. We'll just turn off chat. No, we'll go up the front ramp. We'll go up the front ramp like a civilized human being and not a plebeian. Something that I like about the 400i is all the animations are deliberate animations. They're not I want to turn off the sensor for this door, but there's no sensor command on it. Like, I want two different, like the Crusader ships have two separate panels. They have one for lights, one for they have one for lights and one for doors, and it's super convenient because you know what you're messing with. This, it's like they're tied to the same thing. I don't know how to toggle between them. I don't like that light panel at all on the 409. I think they could do. I think they could have done a better job. For being a luxury brand, being a luxury brand, they are terrible. They are terrible at like user convenience, especially on their UI. They could have hired, you know, whoever did the things for Crusader. They could have just done the same thing. It even used to have the Crusader ship panels because it didn't have the Origin panels, and it was nice. It worked perfectly. And then they loaded in these god-awful Origin panels, and they're terrible.
Quantum drive
I want to be able to put sensors on them, so that way I can say, this door doesn't open unless I actually push the button that says open. I want that for the airlock. I want that for the doors down below. Because, you know, the front ramp is an airlock, cargo bay is an airlock. If someone just walks out, they're going to be like, they're going to vent not just the lower deck, but the upper deck, because there's no door between upper and lower. So you basically ventilate like half of the ship if you accidentally go up to the door and hit that panel. It's a terrible design flaw. Luckily, we don't have to worry about it, and we could just be like, oh, it has air shields! And be fine, but like, and graphically make air shields. You know, and then I won't have to worry about this shit. But then, what if the power goes out? We need mechanical door lock. Well, then power goes out, the doors don't open. So, you know what? You know what? Maybe that does work. Maybe that does work. But yeah, like I'll point it out when we get downstairs. It's annoying as all heck. Mostly because like we'll go ahead and like I'll show you what I mean by like the airlocks making no sense on the 409, and that we need to be able to have door panels that can, you know, I have to manually say I want to open or close them, and not have them have an auto sensor. Like, yes, that is convenient. Like, yes, I agree with you, Origin. Convenience is luxury, where like the things you don't have to worry about are handled. But when I have to worry about things not being handled, that's the problem. And that's where the luxury breaks down. Yeah, that's where the luxury breaks down, is that I don't want to have to worry about suffocating because, oh, someone went downstairs and accidentally opened the bottom ramp and then went to go tell me. You know? You know, game, like, it's not something that, like, I should have to worry about if I'm in a luxury ship. Like, I shouldn't have to worry about things that So here's the thing that I think with like the Origin 400 that like it missed the mark a little bit on the luxury branding is that there's a lot of like this is a luxury ship for people who like to actually work for a living. Or people who actually like, the self-made person or like the person who really like this is very much a live aboard ship. This is for like someone who doesn't have a ship crew. Or not someone who doesn't have a ship crew, but someone who doesn't have a hired crew. Okay, so this is what I mean. Is like if I go up to this store, it automatically opens. Oh hey, the cargo. That's where that sits. But if I lower the ramp, and that door opens because I'm standing here, I now ventilate not just this room, but because this ladder just goes straight up and this elevator just goes straight up, I ventilate this hallway, I ventilate the kitchen area. Like, it's terrible. It's outright terrible. And then, if anyone just sort of walks into one of these doors, when that happens, or is near those, that... like what I want. And I always think like, oh, this is the sensor button. No, that's to control the lights. There's a door lock button next to it, but like, no, that's not the button to do it. Yeah, and if I hit the close button, it closes, but it doesn't actually stay closed. Well, that's a very pretty view. Oh, it's this way. Yeah. So it was 12 to buy this. Let's see how much it is to sell this. If the calculation comes out right, it should be like 2 or 3 grand. So we should see like 14 or 15. You know what? I should also look for, yeah, loot boxes. Oh, hey, buddy. You got a grenade launcher for me? Thank you very much. And some grenades. And you got a pistol with actual ammo here, too? Man. I don't think I need the scope, though. Man, what a pal. What a friend. Leaving that for us. Man. These things are nice. Alright, let's see. 400. That is definitely not. Oh, shop inventory full. Okay, so that's 8 grand for 20. 8 grand for 20 SCU. And we gotta wait for the next one. So let's look for now for more loot boxes. So that's something we have to take into account, is that we can't offload that much stims here. So that's gonna slow down the trade route. Granted, this is at the end of that trade route path, or that trade loop. This is at that end of that trade loop, and so it's not too bad. But it is, it's a bit of a pain. Not gonna lie. It's a bit of a pain in the butt. Oh, another loot box. Ooh, what do we got in here? Local inventory. We got a bunch of fruit. We got a Flash Hider 3 though. That's nice. Ravager, Devastator, Karna. We're gonna take the knives. Oop. There's some poop in there. Alright, cool. So that's an issue that we have with this route right now. Already on the top of the thing, we found out an issue with this route, and that is we can't sell stims here. We can sell stims here, but we need to wait a little bit longer. We'll wait a little bit. We'll wait a little bit to see what the tick rate on this is. If it's not too bad, then we might just chill here. It seems that there is... No, we have to go to Tram-Myers, though. We have to be here. We have to be here. Let's buy the diamonds that we need. We're buying diamonds from you. Oh, thanks, hold on. 20 SU for 12. That's not bad. 20 SU for 12. I kind of wish that, like, if you bought... Hey! Okay, so tick rate... that 11? Or is that? Yeah, that's gonna be 11. Alright. So that was what? That was 5. So we had 7, 5, 12. Okay, so that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad of a profit margin on this guy. And we got like grenade launcher. I kind of wish that like if you bought stuff, so like if you said like, oh, we need to buy more diamonds, that offloads space on their thing that allows them to buy, that allows them to sell more stems. But I said, oh, I need like, because they're obviously full up on storage space. If we say, I don't know, this is something that I feel like that should happen, is that like if we go in and say like, okay, we will sell you 20 SCU of stems, and they're like, cool, but we want to buy 20 SCU of diamonds, they'll be like, okay. Or no, if we say like, okay, I want to sell you 42 SCUs of stems, they're like, okay, we don't have enough storage space for that. But if we're like, hey, but we want to buy 42 units of diamonds, and they're like, oh, well, we have 42, like, we have more than 42 SCU of diamonds. Let's just exchange the thing, and then we'll take down the stock because we don't have an overstock of stems. Once we get below a certain level, we'll, price adjust at that point. Maybe they won't buy more stems for a while, or maybe they won't buy more stems that are, or like they'll have like a discounted buy price because they're already overloaded with stems. So if you come back and sell more stems, they'll be like, no, we don't want more. So that's cool. That is super rad. I don't want to throw the grenade launcher on the back. Yeah. And doesn't the flash hider? Oh. Flash hider does not go onto the grenade launcher, apparently. That's okay. So that and the local. And the local. 1. There we go. There we go. That works. I'm okay with that. Do we have another grenade slot? Oh. That's what I love about these ground stations. Is that you can throw their loot into their local inventory, and then, yeah, once we get to the 400i, we'll be able to load whatever's in that into the ship. And then we'll go off to private property. Where is private property? Private property, I think, is on Grimhex, or not Grimhex. No, it's on Daymar. No. Is it on Selling? It is. Just big. It's not even that far. In the grand scheme of things, on the other side of the moon, but that's not too bad. Yeah. Alright. 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 Check it out. We can't sell that yet. Alright, so this isn't too bad. It is like a couple, I would say like 10-15 minutes of waiting around. Which is not so bad. But it is kind of like back to the original form of trading in SC, where, like for the past 2 years, where like, you know, oh, you do a trade route and then you round up sitting here for a while. Granted, the buy rate is not too bad, and sticking to 42 SU, 400i, it's not a bad idea. Sometimes these get restocked like super quick. Yeah. You know what? We'll throw the scope in here. Why not? Oh, you know what? I think they have to be empty in order for them to respawn. I think I remember seeing that somewhere. Ah, it's 2 loot boxes. One right out the door, one... This is why I like the trading round. Because I can just load up my ship with, like... Oh, there's a whole bunch of weapons and items and stuff like that. And they'll be like, hey, I need this. And they're like, well, hey, I got that. That's taking a while. I wonder if I can just go out to the ship, offload the... Yeah, let's do that real quick. We'll go back to the ship, we'll offload some of this, lootables, and then we'll, come back in, see how well we're doing. Oh, man, sun's up. It's a pretty sight right there. I like that a lot. Alright, personal inventory. Vehicle. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to slap... We're going to go back to our original ammo loadout, because I don't think we'll, like, need a grenade launcher. But what we'll do... Again, this is sort of the issue. Is we'll come over here. Okay, so we can load up 6 weapons in here. Nice. What about that pistol we got? Oh! Okay, neato. Oh, we have a shit ton of... Oh, that means we have a shit ton of storage space for weapons. Oh, I like that. Also, where's okay. I'm gonna say, where's all the attachments we had for it? But okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we got a shit ton of weapon storage in the 400i. That's handy. Updated commodity price alerts. That's cool. Doing routes based off the commodities is not bad. Because it'll tell you where the good buys and good sells are. But it definitely isn't a good... It's definitely not the best. I think sticking with Galog. I think this Galog probably has... Okay, so that's all of our units of stims gone. So that, I didn't write down the totals that we had. Now we're loaded up on diamonds. Alright. Alright. let's check this last loot. Let's check this loot box real quick. See if it should not have loaded up anything new into it. I'd be very surprised if it did. Yeah, it didn't. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad with that. I like the weapon storage rack. I didn't know that it had a weapon storage rack. But apparently it does. It apparently has a really nice weapons rack. Like 6... Like, it has enough for, like... See, again, the door just opens. I don't want it to just open. I want it to be like a manual, I hit the button. Like, this should be the sensor button, but no. That dims the lights. I mean, does that... Nope. It doesn't do anything. It just dims the lights. And I don't want the lights dimmed in here. Game, I don't want the lights dimmed in here. Now that's turning the lights off. See? The light controls in the 400 are like the worst. I don't like them at all. Like, the light controls make sense, but it's like, it doesn't make sense. I just like low light in the hallways, and then we'll have, you know. All right.
Engines active.
So let's go ahead and select private property. And we'll get out of here.
Landing gear raised.
Yeah, so I don't know how much, I didn't write down how much we bought diamonds for at private property at Tranmire, but it seemed to be about, well, okay, so 20 was like 12, so we probably bought it for like 25. We'll call it 25. We bought the diamonds for. Yo, say we bought it for 25. So we'll see how much we can sell it for. I think we made a profit off of the stems. Yeah, stems. I think we made like I think we made like $4,000 off the stems. I didn't write it down yet, which is kind of I should be doing. But meh.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Oh. Oh, and this is on the day side too. Oh man. It's nice. Private property though is a drug lab, so we all gotta be super careful about this. Like, this is a illegal stop. Less than legal stop. But I think it'll work. What I also like about this route is that it goes diamond, neon, fluorine, stems. There's no like scrap. There's no like just filler. I mean, I think like maybe the only filler is like maybe the fluorine. I think like maybe the fluorine is probably the only like actual filler
Landing gear.
that we have in here. But even still, fluorine is like an actual trade good and not like a. Oh, it's on the other side of this ridge. I'm like looking at it like, oh, where is it? Did it not load in? No, it's on the other side of this ridge. That's cool. We'll get repairs at Crimex. I hope that repairs are actually working, because that'd be nice. That'd be nice. I also like the idea that we're like coming to this spot to drop off an exorbitant amount of diamonds for drugs in an origin ship.
Engines inactive.
Like, here's a bunch of diamonds. Here's a bunch of broken glass. Give us drugs, please. Yeah, we'll set this to low light. Okay. There needs to be a button for carry lower. Yeah, there needs to be a button to like carry the weapon at a lower stance. There should be. Do you want to load in the 400i, please? Come on. Alright, we'll give it some time to think about what it's doing. While we loot your entire facility. There is... Macrate helmet. Oh, there isn't like a local inventory here. That's interesting. There isn't a local inventory. So you can't just like trade off things like we were doing on the other ones. We'll take knives. I'm gonna have like just a knife collection in the game. I think that's what I'm gonna wind up doing. It's like my thing will be, I just gather as many knives as I can. This trade route would be terrible if we can't sell here. So. Yeah. This might be a terrible idea. Alright, let's see if we can try to get the ship parked a little bit closer. I mean, it should be within range. But yeah, if we can't get this to park, I mean, we're right here. This should count. Like, this should count, but let's, I'm not even gonna worry about it. This should count. That's the problem. I mean, we're right here. How much closer do you want us to get for you to register?
Engines inactive.
Like, how much closer do you want us to get, game? I think this is as close as we're gonna get. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna get closer than this game, so this better work. So yeah, if this doesn't work, then, you know, this is gonna be completely bugged. We're not completely bugged, but this route is not gonna work. Yeah. We'll give it a few. See if it comes up. If this doesn't work, then is there a different place we can drop off diamonds to? No. No, it really wants to drop diamonds off here. Maybe it's just private properties busted. I don't know. Probably go to All-Star and just offload this. This stinks. I mean, this area that we're in stinks as well, but that's not what we're talking about. Like, I mean, just in general, this whole not being able to offload on-load cargo. Yeah, that's not good at all. Um, and the issue is that this is like the main reason why you come here is for this rug buy, because that's where the bulk of this profit comes from. Is going from private property, Grimhex. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we can go to Jump Town. Let's see if we can go to Jump Town and sell there. Or actually, let's just go to Grimhex and see if we can sell. Or you know what? Let's not do either of those. Let's go to PO. Because I'm pretty sure PO.
Engines active.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure PO would be like the only spot that we could sell diamonds reliably and offload this cargo, even if it's for like loss. Even if it's for a loss, it doesn't matter at this point. This was just a sort of test run anyway. That stinks though. Oh, can we not? Are we not able to do those jumps to orbital positions still? Alright, well, we can jump to Crusader. Can we jump to an OM marker? Or can we jump to Port Olisar? That's going to be part of the issue, because if we can't, then this isn't going to work at all. We wouldn't even be able to go to Grimhex, really. It'll let us go to Orison. God, I don't want to go to Orison. Of all the places, Orison's definitely not the place I want to go. Oh, we can jump to this over. I guess maybe just the long hop. It wasn't allowing us. Let's see if we can jump up here to OM1. Yeah? Alright. Oh, and we go straight to PO. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So we go to PO, we'll sell this stuff if we can.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
Whoa, wait,
For
what?
safety, please vacate the area. Thank
What?
you for your cooperation.
What? I didn't even request to land it. I'm not even landed. Dude. Let me land first.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I know you're eager and everything, but like, boy, chill. Like, yeah, dude, chill out a little bit. What is that guy? Oh, Connie? That's what I thought it was. Oh, it's Crusader Security. Is this salt bag gonna land on my pad? No.
Attention. I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for security purposes. Please halt your vehicle and stand by. Okay, thanks. You're clear to proceed.
Let
Thank you. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Hey, repair and refuel's working. Man, I'm glad that they brought back the Freelancer's front ramp for the 400i because I like that shit. If you don't remember, the Freelancer had a front ramp very much like that when it first came out. And it was completely obtrusive because it was in the middle of the living area. Like where they had all the beds and stuff, that's where that ramp was. Oh, it's so dumb. But it worked. It was like the easiest and the coolest way to get into your ship, and I'm glad they brought it back for the 400, because that's nice. Otherwise, they would have just had that janky fucking elevator that they always throw on every single Origin ship. All right, let's see if we can offload these diamonds. Oh, hey, they have new Crusader panels. Nice. Nope, we can't sell diamond to. Um, I don't know, that's fine. Shit. The only place we can sell it is uh that that be dumb. We have to sell it at private property. There's no place in Crusader to sell it. Oh, we have to go back to ArcCorp. We have to go back to...
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
We have to go back to ArcCorp to sell it.
Initiating ship storage storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Pleasant stay. Thank you for your call.
Freaking. Well, you know what? I haven't checked Garrity for backpacks. Nope, that's not a loot box. I just saw him and candy. Nah. That's dumb. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. That stinks. That's just dumb. Don't want to interrupt the selfie. Alright. Hey, we have a wing again. That's. Yeah, 400i, not a combat ship. But never asked it to be a combat ship. Alright, I guess we'll go back to Area 18. And if we're gonna be hanging out in Area 18 for the patch, we might as well see the routes that are there.
Landing gear raised.
Excuse me, game. 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 What did you just do? What was that? What was that? What the hell was that, game? Is my stuff still on there? Okay, at least it's stored. That's nice. Is my stuff there? Oh, those diamonds that I have in there still there? My bucket of broken glass. Does that still exist? Like, you let me get in my ship, all the way to the cockpit, hop in the cockpit, fly away, and then you're like, oh, hey, by the way, you need to call your ship. Like, game. I heard the message that said, hey, we're restoring your ship, please stand by. But, like, That was like 5 minutes ago. That was like 5 minutes ago, gang. That was 5 minutes ago.
Origin Jumpworks at your service. Origin Jumpworks at your service. Core system operational.
At least I can now set a jump to Area 18.
Landing gear raised.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum drive activated.
Alright. Let's see if my other stuff's still here. Get out of the seat, please, game. There we go. Yep, okay, that stuff's still in there. Cool. God, that view as you're jumping though. That pretty. Okay, so that brings the lights on. We don't have that button in here. Oh, yes we do. Oh! Okay, so that is like, there's no sensor control. Okay. 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 Alright. I'm figuring out the light controls. we're figuring that out. That's nice. At least we have that. Also, I like that you can turn off the lights in the cockpit. That's what made me love the MSR a lot, was that it had lights in the cockpit, so you can actually dim them and turn them off. But this, with the low light mode, I like it a lot more. And it's a bit more... Yeah! It's a bit more handy. A bit smaller, a bit more manageable than the MSR. You don't have the cargo that the MSR has, which is sort of, I guess, the main selling point of the MSR is that it has the cargo space. But I think this works. I think this is fine. I think this is a good ship. I mean, otherwise it has the same weapon loadout, it has the same shield loadout, same power plant and cooler loadout as the MSR, but it's smaller, tighter package. Honestly, this is kind of the ship that I wish the MSR was going to be. Was more of this size. Like, I feel like they blew up the MSR a lot. And I think that whole reason why the MSR blew up was because it has those underdeck, like, Jason tubes, Jeffries tubes. It has all those, like, you know, crawlways underneath of it that I feel like, yes, adds to the fun of it, but also it really doesn't need any of it. Like, it doesn't need it. I feel like the MSR is a good ship, but I don't think it's the greatest ship. Not like compared to this thing, which is what the MSR should have been, where you have a small cargo bay, preferably shielded. You know, it's a small cargo bay, preferably shielded. I don't think it is actually shielded. I think it's Alright, we'll see if we blow up going into this. Look.
Quantum drive activated.
Oh, the game's lagging to hell. Hey, we should have clicked out of it.
Quantum drive
Up.
activated.
Whoa, resync with the server? I've never seen that error come up. Wow. That's cool. I've never seen the resync pop up. Oh. I don't know if that even came up on the stream. I didn't see it on the playback. Yeah, I've never seen it, yeah, I feel like ArcCorp is like the one planet they need to rehash and do. Cause like, yeah. I really like this ship. Like, this ship's growing on me as like, the MSR, it's odd. The MSR I was super hyped for, and then immediately fell on its face when it first came out. Yeah, I felt like the MSR just did not live up to the hype that it had. I still don't think the MSR lived up to the hype that it had. I don't think MSR could ever become like, unless they get the scanning back in, which like they can get the scanning mechanic in where like you can actually scan for things and yeah. I think if they get like the actual scanning seat set up correctly, where like you can do some like deep research with it
Please proceed
and
to
like
assigned landing bay.
deep level of investigation with the scanning seat, I think maybe then the MSR becomes a better get. Yeah, I think the MSR then becomes a better get if you get the scanning seat. But even then, like, I feel like scanners, yeah, like it's an explorer ship. Like, that's what it do. I feel like that would be a huge help if they can actually get the scanners to work on that seat. And then, like, the Terrapin would get better because of that. The Herald would get better because of that. I think there's a lot of ships that would get better. I think any ship, the Constellation Aquila will get better because of it. Yeah, the Constellation Aquila will get better because of it. Like, a whole bunch of ships will get better. Like, every single ship that has exploration as its, like, MO. Every ship that has exploration as its MO
Core system.
will get improved. Any ship in general will get improved. The Hornet Tracker would get improved. The regular Hornet would get improved. Like, if they get scanning to work the way that they want it to. Like, it just would be so much. But, like, it would greatly benefit all those ships that have, like, dedicated scan seats. The 400, the 600 with the scan seats. Oh, they are still there. Nice. I'm not gonna grab one because that's gonna be rude. But it is nice that they were still there. That gives me hope that like this is pretty stable. Like other than like, you know, Orison Alisar pulling the ship right away was kind of a rude move. Where is that medical bay? You know what? They don't have the hospital here, so the medical bay isn't existing. I answered my own question. Has that patch dropped yet? I don't think so. Nope. ArcCorp TDD. Go to PO, PO to Orphanage, Orphanage to Grimhex, That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work for that route. That's a lot of work for that route. I don't want to do that route. That route sounds dirty. That route sounds dirty. That's a lot of jumps that's a lot of long jumps. Because the orphanage is where? The orphanage is... We'll get it on the tram. Well, you gotta go Area 18 to Port Olisar, Port Olisar to the orphanage, orphanage to Grimhex, Grimhex to Area 18. Like, already Area... Like... Why is there no good trade routes inside of Arkport? Why is there no good trade routes in ArcCorp? I don't mind that, but like... Yeah, I don't mind that it has a bad trip. Like, I don't mind that it has a long trade route, but like, for 42 SCU, granted, that makes 60 grand. That route makes 60 grand. Like, that is a really hot route. And there's a alternate commodity that you can trade. There's a better route. There's a better route. Where you go Area 18, Medicals to Olisar, Olisar to Jumptown, Jumptown to Grimhex, Grimhex to Area 18. That's a better route. Because you're not jumping back and forth. But that only makes 30 grand. But no, not even 30 grand, it makes 25. Like, let's figure this out. Where's the orphanage? Is the orphanage... I feel like the orphanage is a Lyria place. Buckets, wheelers... Yeah, it's up here. Is there filters? There's nothing that's like just... There's nothing that's just a... Like, let's look at this real quick. It's like a one stop. Calculate. There's nothing that's a one stop in ArcCorp at all. Not even if we throw in Arc 1. Yeah, nothing. Nothing that's a one stop. Or nothing that's a one hop route. Or nothing that's a two hop route, you know. Yeah. That's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, that's such a dirty route. I don't like it. Like, this is a much better route because you just go, because this is going ArcCorp, Crusader. It goes Crusader, ArcCorp, Crusader, ArcCorp. It's not a good route. That's not a good route at all. You're spending, like, you know, who knows how much time in jump just for that. Is that the maximum profit too? No, that's not even maximum profit.
Be mindful of the platform's edge. Strong winds can arise suddenly.
It's not even your maximum profit. That is annoying. That is so annoying. Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay. Third person gives me a nice view of Crusader. then immediately jumps the camera back here. Oh, that's a hell of a bug. Oh, it's a good thing it's only a camera bug, but still. Like, I like Crusader. Hey, screenshot. And then immediately jump back to hardcore. Let's see how Crusader's doing. Oh, hey, Crusader, it's still there. Cool. Hey, look, it's Crusader, everyone. Nope, we're in Arkport. I wonder, because it says select location, it says Area 18. Can we get local, like, warehouse storage at locations? Because I would totally do that. I would buy up, like, all the diamond, shove them into a warehouse in Arkport, and just start, like, oh, I need a grand? Okay, let me go to TDD and, like, sell a bunch of diamonds. Bank it. Nope. Crusader's still there. Cool. Alright. Let's go back and see these routes. I'd like to try. The problem is, this route is amazing, but, like, here's the thing. Here's the other thing about it. Let's drop this down to 3 and calculate it. Because if we do it at 3 hop, yeah, that doesn't give us anything. 4 hop. What if... Alright, I have a better idea. Grim Hex. 3 hop. Calculate. If there's one from the orphanage, yeah, that's what we want. Is it just a 2 hop? No. That is a hell of a route. Because that's much easier to do. That's much easier to do. Granted, everyone's probably going to the orphanage. Because of that buy amount. That buy sell of ETAM is probably where everyone's going to make their bank. It's 60 grand. It's a free. It's 50 grand if you just do that run. That is not a bad run at all. Here's what I think we're going to do. I think I'm going to take a break for a bit. We're going to come back to this. And we're going to see if the new patch comes out sometime today. If it does, we'll test it out. We're already here at Arkport, which is where our home base is. If it does work out, what we'll do is, or regardless, we'll go do a run from the orphanage to Grim Hex. Hey! Did that patch just come out? Look at that. Patch just came out.